Andrea Danziger graduated from Cornell in 1988. She has been an active alumni volunteer serving in numerous roles, including as the president of the Human Ecology Alumni Association Board, a class officer, and a member of Cornell University Council. She is a current member of PCCW, the President's Council of Cornell Women. She is also a Cornell parent of Sophia Danziger, class of 2021, and Andrew Danziger, class of 2024. After Cornell, Andrea attended NYU Law School. She currently works in a law firm operations and as an executive coach for lawyers. Andrea lives in Larchmont, New York. Andrea will address the theme of Gadol, great, the great impact of Chabad on the Cornell Jewish community. Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you, Hannah. First, I also want to recognize the victims of the terror attack in Sydney. May their memories be a blessing. I also want to echo Rabbi David's message to the community last night when he invited everyone to the candle lighting. He wrote, "We are the ambassadors of light, and our response must be louder and stronger," as Joe said. So yes, my name is Andrea Danziger, Cornell class of '88. I'm going to continue with the Hanukkah theme of Gadol, great. Every week, I receive a newsletter from the Chabad of Larchmont Mamaroneck. The newsletter features a message from the rabbi, highlights of local happenings, and links to various articles. A few weeks ago, an article caught my attention. It was titled, "Jews Are Surging Post-October 7th," with a plurality heading to Chabad. Why? The Jewish Federation of North America commissioned a study of this trend, first in 2024 and again in 2025, calling the phenomenon the surge. They started hearing from communities that something was changing in Jewish life. Things like, "I took out more chairs after October 7th. I haven't put them back since." According to the survey, the largest rise was among Jews connected to Chabad, with 44% reporting deeper engagement with Jewish life. Chabad also conducted a similar survey of Chabad rabbis across America and found that a vast majority have seen an increase in attendance at Jewish programs and services, as well as a heightened sense of Jewish pride, connection to Israel, and stronger Jewish identity. You heard about the large gathering upon the opening here at Pesach and Shabbat to illustrate the point very clearly. Chabad opens its doors to anyone who wants to spend time with other Jews. People coming here defy labels. They come from all corners of Jewish identity, and Chabad provides accepting and welcoming place to connect with each other and deepen their connection with Judaism. The article I read also quotes Rabbi Menachem Schmidt, who founded Cornell's on my mind, founded Chabad at Penn in 1980, and he serves as the president of Chabad on Campus International. He talks about Chabad's interconnectedness, especially in the vast and growing presence on college campuses. He says the bottom line is Achavas Yisrael, love of a fellow Jew, unconditionally. Interconnectedness takes on even a deeper meaning in light of yesterday's events, the world, the interconnectedness of the Jews across the world. So let me talk about my son and my daughter. Both became involved with Cornell Chabad soon after arriving here, and it naturally became a Gadol, grand part of their Cornell experience. For Sophia, the year was 2017. For Andrew, the year was 2020, the fall of 2020, COVID. So anyone here at that time might recall that Cornell was one of the few campuses actually open to students, even though classes were virtual, with mandatory biweekly COVID testing and quarantining taking place at the Statler. Like me, and I might say Joe and his family, we grew up with a strong Jewish identity. We attended the same conservative synagogue as my parents. We attended Jewish summer camp. We celebrated the holidays. We had regular Shabbat dinners. We took multiple trips to Israel, including for each of Sophia and Andrew's bat and bar mitzvah. Both were also involved in our local Chabad of Larchmont and Mamaroneck. They participated in the C-Teen high school club throughout high school. So getting involved with Chabad here was a natural extension. When Andrew had COVID and was quarantined at the Statler for 10 days, Chabad delivered a Shabbat meal. Sophia was a regular at Shabbat dinners, marveling about the acceptance of the Chabad team, that the students would start their night at Chabad and continue on to whatever party came after. Chabad provided kosher food, matzah, and haggadahs to both of them for Passover Seders. For Sophia, it was 10 sorority sisters in their annex house in College Town. For Andrew, it started with 9 kids in his North Campus dorm room during COVID, grew to 20 kids in the Sigma Pi fraternity house just up the street, and then to over 50 students, including friends from various sororities, during his last year in 2024. I hear it has become an annual Sigma Pi tradition. These are but a few of the many memorable moments. I could go on and on. Andrew also participated in Mati's Tefillin Challenge, by the way. So why do I support Chabad and specifically the construction of this grand building? Here we are on a classic December day in Ithaca. People want to get out of the cold, come inside, and find the warmth, literally and figuratively. This metaphor holds even on a crisp autumn day and the brightest spring day. Cornell is so lucky to have Rabbi Eli and Hannah, Rabbi David and Miri, creating, fostering, and sustaining this environment. It's been such a pleasure getting to know them these past 8 years, and I'm grateful for the enduring impact they've had on my children and the entire Cornell community, and thrilled that they can do this in this grand Gadol new home. Supporting this center also is very meaningful to me, to honor my parents who instilled Jewish values, particularly of tzedakah, giving back, and to honor my brother, a bright light. Cornell means so much to me and my family. As you heard, as an engaged Cornell alumni for 35 years, I've always supported Cornell, including devoting countless hours to various volunteer roles. Yet, nothing means more to me and the legacy of Cornell than being a small part of this grand Gadol moment, creating a warm, supporting, and truly great space for generations of Jewish Cornellians to come. I'd like to close with a quote by Hannah Senesh, a brave young woman and proud Jew who stood up to hate and was executed by the Nazis in 1944. If you don't know her story, I encourage you to look it up. There are stars whose radiance is visible on earth, though they have long been extinct. There are people whose brilliance continues to light the world, though they are no longer among the living. These lights are particularly bright when the night is dark. They light the way for humankind. Thank you.